Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, family? It's your boy, the one and only, baby. Mr. Solution. We in the building, baby. Hey, hey. Let's go, baby. We in here. Alright, cut the beat. Cut the beat, man. Cut the beat, baby. Let's get it, man. Welcome to the Solution Trucking channel. We in here. So, this is unscheduled, unfiltered, what I'm saying, unscripted. And we just gonna go with the flow, man. We just gonna make it do what it do, baby. I'ma try and bring these live shows to y'all at least once a week. I'ma try and do that. I really wanna do like 2, 3 times a week. At least my off days, I wanna bring y'all some live shows, man. Today we're definitely gonna be discussing, the weather, diesel prices, stuff like that. I'm gonna bring y'all a trucking story. We definitely gonna give y'all a stock market update. I gotta show y'all the money. We gotta get y'all update on the money, man. Then I got some crazy subjects for y'all today, man. One of the subjects is an NIU student we gonna be talking about. Got arrested for some crazy things, man. Some AI related child exploitation type stuff. So we're gonna definitely be talking about that. Got to talk about the man that unalived his 3 daughters. Gotta bring that story to the front of the congregation, man. We definitely gonna be discussing these LA riots, or they say peaceful protests. We're gonna be talking about that. So got a few subjects for y'all. We're gonna bring up that this YouTuber beef. I don't know if y'all familiar with that, man. Definitely gonna be talking about that. And we're gonna be talking about, and last but not least, Trump and Elon, man. I know I'm late on this story, but we gotta talk about Trump and Elon. That's the hot topic. So definitely gotta talk about that guy. I don't know what's going on, trouble in paradise, things like that, man. So we gonna talk about that, man. I'm gonna share my thoughts. I also want to discuss that new Wayne that dropped. So that's probably be the last thing I talk about, man. So without further ado, man, let's get started. Let's go ahead and see what this weather is looking like out here in these streets, man. Let's see what they talking about, what they looking like. I tried to play around with this app, this website. Um, I kinda got it down packed, not really. So we gonna see what it's looking like. If I could get it right, let me expand it for y'all, man. Try and get this right for y'all. So this is so far this is the Central America region. And I don't think that's the right. Let me refresh this, man, cuz that can't be right. Let me refresh this screen for y'all. Ain't no way that ain't no way them that weather looking like that. Well, I guess it is. So that is the weather. Let's go to it. Let me expand it out to a weekly view. Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this thing work when I'm off stream, and it just do what it want to do when I'm on stream, man. So let me just go to this one, man. Okay, today. Heavy rain outlook today. I don't know if y'all been on these roads, but I'm off today, so it ain't been raining today, but it definitely was raining yesterday and the day before. That's Tulsa. So it's looking like it's dry for the most part for y'all today. Um, Not pretty sure about that, man. I'm gonna have to give me a different website for this weather, man. They playing games on here. I'm gonna get a different website for this weather for y'all, man. So that's the weather. That's what it's looking like. And now we gonna go ahead and switch it over. We're gonna go to these diesel prices. So let me move that over for y'all. Let's go check out these diesel prices. We talked about it last week, man. So diesel, I believe, has went. I think it went up. So let's see. Let me expand that for y'all so y'all can see it a little better. So yeah, for the most part, I think it went up like 2 cent, at least for the U.S. average. So U.S. average is $5. I mean $3.47. I'm tripping. $5, boy. We in some bad waters. So the U.S. average is $3.47 on the East Coast, around, you know what I'm saying, New York, the South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida area. Y'all looking at $3.52. The New England area, y'all looking at $3.88 for diesel. And for the Central Atlantic area, y'all looking at $3.76. For the Lower Atlantic area, y'all looking at $3.39. For the Midwest, y'all looking at $3.42. For the Gulf Coast, man, around my area, we looking at $3.10. For the Rocky Mountains, y'all looking at $3.48. On the West Coast, y'all looking at $4.21. It's crazy because the West Coast and California, you would think they'd be the same, but California, man, y'all looking at $4.73. Y'all went, actually went down 4 cents. So, hey, congratulations to California, man. Let's give them a round of applause. Y'all went down 4 cents, man. Congratulations to y'all. So that's y'all diesel. That's y'all diesel prices for the week of what it said. June 9th. That's the week of June 9th. So this is actually the last day. Well, Sunday will be the last, well, Saturday will be the last day. And then they'll update that. So that's y'all diesel prices. That's what y'all looking at. And let me get to the money, and then we gonna talk about this trucker, man. This trucker that it's crazy. It's crazy. So we gonna talk about that. It's just a little short video I wanna bring to y'all attention, man. I don't know how dudes be doing this, but let's go ahead and talk about this money right quick, man. Let's see what the stocks are doing today. I don't think that's it today. Okay, so let's see what we looking like. Let me go ahead and expand this for y'all. I like to put it on full screen. So today the Dow Jones was down 1.79%, leaving it at 42,197.79. The S&P was down negative 1.13%, looking at 5,976. The Nasdaq was down 1.30%, looking at 19,406 on the Nasdaq. Now, my portfolio for the most part was up. I'm actually looking at it right now. I can't really show y'all on here because I don't have it queued up, but I do have it on my iPad. And oh no, actually today, well, I took some profit. So what I did today was I had a SPY put, had a couple contracts on the SPY put that was up probably about a good $1,000. So I definitely sold some of that, and I actually sold all of that for that put, and then I bought another put on SPY and just pushed it out a little further, and I got a different strike price. Not gonna get into all that. Everybody don't really know, you know what I'm saying, about that stuff. So, but I'm looking good on that. I'm up 23% so far on that put, and all my stocks are up, but I actually was down on majority of my stocks, but I made money because I bought a put. So you can make money no matter which way the market goes. You can make money whether it go up. You can also make money whether it go down. That's where your puts and your calls come in. If the market goes down, you would buy a put. If the market goes up, you will buy a call. And that way you'll make some money that way. So that's what we looking like on that. And man, let's get into these stories. And my first story I got for y'all is this trucker arrested for OVI. First, I ain't got the chat pulled up. Let me get the chat pulled up, man. All right, so let me know. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I mean, we in here for 10 minutes, man. If y'all couldn't hear me, I hope y'all would have told me that by now. But so far, this is what I want to talk about. So this Ohio trooper shared a video of a semi truck swerving, driver stumbling, bro. This man had a .253 blood alcohol level, and I think a .08 is like you that's over the limit. .08, I think, is the legal limit. And this dude was like 3-4 times higher than that, probably more than that. So the story is, let me expand this to y'all because it's kind of small on my. Y'all probably can see it good, but I can't. So move this out the way. All right, there we go. All right, so I got a video that's gonna show y'all the semi truck swerving in and out of his lane, leading to a traffic stop. After the driver is out the truck, you can see him struggle to stand. At one point requiring physical assistance from troopers to stay on his feet. Lord, boy, you twisted, bro. A roadside sobriety test was administered, and the driver was eventually arrested. Man, dog, come on, bro. You driving a semi, bro? Uh, it's crazy, man. So let's see what this video looking like. Let's see if I still got it queued up. Let me see. Get that out the way. Let's go ahead and check the video out. All right, let me put it full screen. It's happened on May 5th, y'all. So let's check it out. Let's check it out.
The reason why I pulled you over is because you were in and out of your lane. You left your lane several times back there. Is there a reason why you can't stay in your lane today? You're tired? I'm gonna. Do you mind coming out this side? I just want to make sure you're okay to drive.
So that's the driver right there. I could already see he's stumbling and stuff. He pointing at something on this truck. So let's see this guy, man.
It looks like you hit something, bud.
Yeah,
You all right?
yes.
You can't stay. You're not all right. Okay, let's head back up here. Keep your hands at your side for me. Hands down at your side. That's complete opposite of what I said. There you go. Keep your head straight. You're gonna follow the tip of my pin with your eyes only. Don't move your head. You know the procedure? You're moving your head.
He said, I know the procedure. The man said, only move your eyes, bro. Not your head. Don't move your head, dog. Hey, bro, I ain't honest. I know us as truckers, we drink. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and dandy, fine and dandy. But, bro, you driving a 80,000-pound vehicle on the road, bro, and you twisted like that, bro. You twisted like them teas they be selling. Come on, bro. Like real talk, man. I don't feel safe with people on like that on this road, man. I don't like that, dog. I don't like that. If you got an issue drinking, you need to either go see somebody about that, or you need to just go ahead and hang your license up, bro. Don't be around here driving that big old truck and you swerve. Dog, did y'all see how this man was swerving, bro? Let me get back to let me show y'all this. Look how this man was swerving, bro. Yeah,
The reason why I pulled you over is because you were in and out of your lane. You left your lane several times back there. Is there a reason why you can't stay in your lane today? You're tired? Do you mind coming out this side? I just want to make sure you're okay.
If you was tired, go pull over and go to sleep, bro. Take you a 15-20 minute nap. They tell you that wherever you at, dog. Take you a nap, bro. But you pilt. You more than tired, dog. You need some bread, some coffee, some rest. You need a whole lot of stuff, bro. A IV, all that, man. Man, look, I don't like that. I don't like that. So this is the trucker down here. I don't know if y'all can see him down here to my bottom left of the screen. This guy is the one that they had got arrested. So yeah, man. I don't know what OVI. Hey, put in the chat if y'all know what OVI mean. I don't know what that mean, but that's what they said they got him on. So now for the meat and potatoes of this, man. Let's talk about this and this story right here. Like, yo, this story that I'm about to share with y'all had me heated, bro. Because if you got kids, you know this type of stuff you ain't with at all. So let me show y'all this guy right here, man. This is crazy. This is a crazy story.
Well, student in Northern Illinois.
Oh, hold on, man. My camera. Let me get my camera right, y'all. Let me get my camera right. Hold on. Not that. Man, my camera messed up like that. Hold on, y'all. It's a live show, man. Okay. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy, dog. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get that right. Gotta get that right. If I could. All right, what we gonna do is we just gonna
University
expand
charged
this.
down.
Let me expand this, man. Put this over. That's the guy right there in the bottom corner. So let's talk about this guy right here.
With
Charged with 21 felonies.
multiple counts of child pornography. Investigators say he knew many of the alleged victims and used AI to make them appear as if they were undressed.
WGN's Dana Rebick.
Did y'all just hear that? He used AI to make it appear that they were undressed. Like, bro, this world is getting real scary out here, y'all. Man, monitor your kids, see what they doing, bro. Cause dog, they using AI. Your kids ain't even gotta be posting themselves naked or nothing. If your kids are on the internet, they posting pictures. There's AI where they can undress them. Like, man.
Reports from Batavia with the details.
We spoke with one victim by phone who went to middle school with the man arrested and now attends the University of Tennessee about how this has impacted her.
And he kind of just told me basically that there are pictures of me online that a boy from Batavia High School had been editing to make me look as though I was naked from my Instagram and just any other pictures from like my Visco. And I kind of just broke down and started crying because I was pretty upset and I didn't really understand what was happening.
This young woman, who we are not identifying, was contacted by a Batavia police detective in April, telling her she was one of several victims.
The National Center of Missing and Exploited Children received a tip from Snapchat that there may be the sharing or dissemination of possible child pornography.
Investigators say they traced the IP address of the computer to 19-year-old Michael Erickson of Batavia, who is currently a student at Northern Illinois University. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, Batavia, and NIU police executed a search warrant at his dorm on May 1st, seizing 2 cell phones and a computer.
And that's when they started coming up with all these files or photographs of juveniles.
Investigators say they found more than 20,000 images of suspected child sexual abuse material, including videos and AI deepfake photos. Erickson is also accused of trying to sell online. Detectives say most of the victims involved in this case went to Batavia High School with Erickson, girls who were between 13 to 17 years old at the time the photos were taken.
13 and 17 years old, bro. This dude is a college student. All of them underage, bro. Man.
There was one from when I was 15. I'm almost 20 years old now. There was one from 3 months ago.
That's what we're trying to do now, is to make sure that our laws keep pace with technology and that people don't become victims without recourse.
To get justice for victims and hold perpetrators accountable, the DeKalb County State's Attorney's Office is using a new law in this case that took effect in July that we first told you about last year.
The Attorney General reached out to me about updating our current child pornography laws to include digitally altered images. The language in this bill mirrors federal child sexual abuse materials law, and I ask for a favorable roll call.
Being that this is an AI thing, the wording they added to the law last year made this case, the elements of this case fit.
I think that it's still important, regardless of whether or not it's technically my real body or not. I think it's still equally as severe, and it just says that this person's a very sick individual.
Erickson was in court yesterday where a judge granted him pretrial release, but he is on electronic monitoring. He cannot have access to minors or the internet, and his next court date is July 17th. And
He shouldn't, man, look, he shouldn't even be. I can't even. Well, let me see if I can find a picture of this dude. I mean, that's him at the bottom level. This dude right here. He shouldn't be released at all. They should make the look, go to trial, do it. He shouldn't even have no bind. You talking about don't get on the internet and stuff like that, bro? You can go to libraries. You can like all that. He on ankle monitoring. Okay, cool. He shouldn't be allowed to go nowhere, dog. If I was to find this out as a parent, I'd crash out, dog. For real, I'd crash out. Cause ain't no way, dog. This guy, and this is the, hate to say it, man, but this is the, bruh. This is just like y'all know who. If you get like, this is what I'm about to say. If you can, it's stories that come out in the news, like a mass shooting in Chicago, in the south side of Chicago. We know who that is, man. We know what demographic of people that is. We know that's gangbangers. We know that's most likely black people. If you got a mass shooter at a supermarket or something like that, then we know that may be a white person. I mean, eh, the stereotypes are out there, bro. This is their stereotype, unfortunately. I mean, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it 1,000, dog. I mean, I wouldn't feel no way if y'all was to say that about her, because I know that's the stereotype, bro. It's typical for them. Like that's just crazy. So that's the story on that, man. NYU student, NIU student. That was a Illinois university did that, man. So not the best, man. Not the best, man. So with that being said, let's get to another heart wrecking. I got some bad stories. I'm sorry, y'all. I got some bad stories, but this is what's going on. I gotta bring to the light, man. So let's get into this one, man. Man killed his 3 daughters. Unalived
A
his 3
manhunt
daughters.
is underway in Washington state for an Army veteran accused of killing his 3 young daughters before disappearing. Allie Bauman is here now with the latest on the investigation. Allie, such a disturbing story. Good morning to you.
Yeah, it really is, Dana. The girls were found dead at a remote campsite around the mountains of Washington state. Exacerbating the search, police say their father has extensive survival training. A warning, some of the details here may be disturbing. More than 100 police officers are scouring the rugged terrain of central Washington in search of the former Army soldier wanted in the murders of his 3 daughters.
Please turn yourself in. Let's wrap this up and do what's right for your kids.
32-year-old Travis Decker was last seen May 30th.
Do what's right for your kids was to not kill them. Do what's right for your kids was to go pick them up from their mama and take care of them. Do what's right for your kids was to go bring them to go get something to eat or something and then go back home or something like that. This man done
30th when he picked up his daughters for a scheduled visit.
Bro, look at them girls, bro. Like, look at this. Like, imagine how can you just sit there and unalive them as children, bro? Like like what's going like this is demon activity, man. Like this is the devil like living and breathing, bro. Like how can you kill innocent children like that, bro? That's that's wild, bro. That is wild to me, man. Like for real.
Their mother, Whitney, reported them missing hours later when he failed to return them to her home about 100 miles east of Seattle. On Monday, 9-year-old Peyton, 8-year-old Evelyn, and 5-year-old Olivia were found zip-tied and asphyxiated near a remote campground, according to court documents.
Whitney is living every parent's worst nightmare. The hole in her heart is immeasurable. There are no words that can capture the weight of this loss.
Whitney Decker had previously raised concerns about her ex's mental health. Writing in a court petition last year to modify their parenting plan, Travis just keeps getting more and more unstable. He has made huge sacrifices to serve our country and loves his girls very much, but he has got to get better for our girls.
Travis has really struggled since he left the military, and his mental health can be hard sometimes.
An attorney for Whitney Decker told our CBS affiliate Cairo 7 Travis had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and PTSD, but nevertheless had been an active parent.
Whitney would tell you Travis loves two things in this world: those girls and Jesus.
Decker.
How? I mean, he must have been possessed, bro. He had to be. Like I got kids, man. So this it hit me harder because I could just only imagine that happening to them. They said he zip tied them and asphyxiated them. That means he either he most likely strangled them. He tied their hands up, then strangled them, and then left them wherever he did it at. Like that's crazy, bro. And then they still ain't find this. I don't know. I haven't checked the update on this, but I don't think they
Was an
found him.
infantryman in the Army from March 2013 to July 2021 and had recently been living out of his truck.
We have learned so far through our investigation today that he is well versed in outdoor survival. And talking with his father, it sounds at times that he would go out and would be living off grid for sometimes up to 2.5 months.
And police say it's possible he may have scoped the area out ahead of time and planted supplies there. But they say they've received more than 500 tips from the public and are determined to keep looking until they find him.
Unfathomable. It seems.
Man, that's so sad, bro. This dude. Now for him to do this, and this brings me to my next point, man. We don't take care of our veterans, man, when they come home. This has been the story since I could remember. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie Dead Presidents with Chris Rock, not Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, um Lorenz Tate, a couple other guys, but they was in the army, man, and they ended up coming back for whatever reason. And a lot of the guys that Lorenz Tate came home to see, they was not doing bad, especially Chris Tucker, man. He got hooked on drugs, um, getting his disability check from the army, but it's not a lot of things for our veterans once they come home. They barely get hired at jobs or they barely can find a place to live. It's a lot of things, man, that they go through. And at the same time, you have illegal immigrants getting food stamps, getting shelter, you know what I'm saying, getting all these benefits that uh a United States veteran from the army or whatever the military, they not even getting. And they served this country and fought for this country and they don't even get the benefits of it. And somebody could just walk across the border and here you go, here goes some money for you to find some place to live. Here goes some money for you to get some food. Here goes some money for you to spend. That's crazy to me, dog. That don't even make sense. And I mean, I'm not trying to give this guy no excuse because you don't get no excuse for unaliving your own kids, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. And you don't get no kudos for that. I don't care what you would, what mental health you facing. Take yourself out, dog. I'll feel better you do that than you taking these innocent girls' lives that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They ain't even experienced life yet. A 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 9-year-old, 6-year-old, 5-year-old. I don't know the age, but that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, bro. So, and that's it for this dude, dog. I hope they find him. I hope they do whatever they gotta do to him, dog. It's on you. It's on you, bro. So that's that for that story, man. Now we gonna go ahead and get into these LA peaceful protests. And I want y'all to tell me, are these peaceful protests? Put it in the chat. Is these a peaceful protest or is this some riots? Because it seemed a little similar to when let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm inside the Emergency Operations Center run by the County of Los Angeles here with Governor.
So first, we're gonna talk about what Gavin Newsom said, and then we're gonna go into the actual video of what these people are doing out there. So let's see.
Gavin Newsom. Governor, thanks for joining us live on MSNBC.
Good to be with you.
So this is, as I said, the Emergency Operations Center. I wonder how you would characterize the events that are unfolding in Los Angeles right now. Is it an emergency? Is it, Fox News is calling it the LA riots? Is it a peaceful protest? What's happening? What are you seeing?
Well, I mean, look, Donald Trump has created the conditions you see on your TV tonight. He's exacerbated the conditions. He's, lit the proverbial match. He's putting fuel on this fire ever since he announced he was taking over the National Guard. An illegal act, an immoral act, an unconstitutional act, and we're going to test that theory with a lawsuit tomorrow.
Well, I was going to ask you that. Sorry to interrupt you, but Governor, so that's news. If you're going to sue the administration, tell me a little bit about it. Give us a preview of this lawsuit.
Well, under his executive.
From what I'm looking at right here, and I'm gonna get back to the video. This looks peaceful. This looks peaceful. I don't see anything going crazy or out of control over here. So, okay, that's a peaceful one. Let's see.
Order and specifically notes, and under what the DOD did, is they had to coordinate with the governor of the state. They never coordinate with the governor of the state. I've worked with the National Guard. We've deployed the National Guard. We did 3,000+ folks have been doing logistics work and fire recovery work, and they're fighting the fires, the rattlesnake teams. We did the same back in George Floyd. We have no problem working collaboratively in a mutual aid system with local law enforcement, but there's a protocol, there's a process. He didn't care about that. And the worst part, he completely lied. He said in a tweet that everything's now safe, everything's fine. Is that the case, Mr. Trump? He said because he deployed the National Guard. The Guard hadn't even been deployed when he said this. It's Orwellian. Simply lying to people. Unconstitutional, illegal act. His mess. We're trying to clean it up.
You're saying that the president.
So let me get this straight. The president is the reason that they're having these riots. I understand the peaceful protest, but you telling me so the ICE came and raided something. This is the story that I'm hearing. ICE came and raided a spot that they must have been investigating. I think they pulled up on a Home Depot and stuff like that and started arresting people. That in turn turned into all these riots and everything like that. And that was the reason people are burning the place down, because illegal immigrants or illegal undocumented people are getting arrested and taken back and getting deported back to their country where they came from. I'm trying to understand. Y'all let me know where I'm wrong at. Like how is Trump wrong for getting rid of people that is illegally in this country in the first place? And the same, it's crazy because Biden let these people in, and Biden was the vice president for Obama, who in turn they called the deporter in chief because he deported millions of people when he got in. But I don't, even though I wasn't in the loop on like the politic and stuff like that at that time, I don't remember riots or any kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember riots or any kind of protest or anything for the people that were getting deported back then when Obama was in office. I do remember it was a story saying he had children in cages and stuff like that. I do remember that. But so far, I don't remember them talking bad about what Obama did. It's everything is amplified when Trump do it. It seemed like I don't get that, man. I don't get that. So let's hear what some more we got to say.
The United States has made the situation on the ground here in Los
Salute, T Hill. I see you, big dog.
Angeles less safe. What do you know about immigration enforcement today? Has there been any ICE raids in the city today? Are they coordinating with you on that at all? They giving you a heads up?
Of course, they're not coordinating. That said, we were told in just a recent briefing just a few minutes ago there was small activity in the county and not in the city proper. But look, you made a point a moment ago. These images are unacceptable. These kids on the car, the folks that are taking advantage of this, these aren't peaceful protesters, a lot of these folks, a lot of great people out there doing the right thing. But you get these insurgent groups coming in, sort of these anarchists that are in there to create real problems. And they're just playing right into Donald Trump's hand. And they need to be called out. They need to be arrested. It is wrong to destroy other people's property. And it is wrong to create the conditions that only exacerbate this. But Donald Trump, at the end of the day.
I don't hear it. You should have stopped right there. You was right. You was good. You should stop right there. Let's go and see what he was talking about, man. Let me see.
Now, there have been a lot of questions about whether these protests that we've seen in Los Angeles are actually full-fledged riots.
This don't look peaceful to me. Now, remember, we seen the one before. Everybody was just standing there. You ain't see no smoke, no fire in the background. People was just standing, doing their little protesting, throwing their flags up and all that. This right here look like it's going down.
Or what we're exactly seeing. So to help explain, I do want to bring in Brian Higgins, a lecturer at John Jay College of Criminal Justice, a former police chief with decades of experience, and someone who was with the National Guard for 8 years. So again, a lot of experience there. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us and help discuss all of this. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Josh, for having me.
Of course. And first off, I did want to ask you here, can you define a protest versus a riot?
We know all that.
What's very interesting in the law, and I don't hear often, is the law defines the violence not necessarily against people. So if there's the destruction of property, vandalism,
when you talk about the threshold of violence or property damage, what essentially turns a lawful assembly into an unlawful one?
when they are using violence in their messaging and their actions, and that violence will be defined at the level that it's used. So if it's turning over a police car, throwing items at a police officer in a car, damaging an officer's property, or hurting an officer, you have violence.
And this is some of the video.
Look, this thing is burned to the crisp. Bro, ain't nothing peaceful about that, man. That's crazy, bro. Like, ain't nothing peaceful about that, bro. There's no peaceful protesting on that. Not like Governor Gavin Newsom said. It is some bad actors in the building. So, I mean, I've been also hearing that people have been getting paid to go protest. So, I don't get that, man. And let me see what T Hill, man. Wait, let's bring what he said. He said, "Isn't it peaceful protest burning the American flag?" He know dang well that ain't peaceful protest, right? Come on, dog. About that, if you burn the American flag, cool, and you not from here, cool. Go ahead, get out of America. If I was in a country that I didn't like or love, and it's to the point where I'm burning a flag, why I'm staying in this country? What I need to stay here for? I'm gone. I'm gonna find a better spot. Go ahead, get your passport and make a move, big dog.
Video here from Los Angeles on Sunday. So it's from over the weekend. You can see some of the Waymos there that were set on fire. Vehicles. You also saw fire coming from a police vehicle as well.
What?
Now, how?
Bro, that's a line of cars. That's at least 4 vehicles burnt down. No, what is going on out here, man?
This police strategy maybe shift when an event crosses the line from protest to a riot?
So in the world of crowd management, we separate that out between crowd management and crowd control. Crowd management is when it's peaceful and the people who are assembled follow the instructions, are not causing any damage. And that could be anywhere where there's a crowd of people. Doesn't necessarily have to be at a protest. Once that crowd of people begin to use violence and they use it collectively as a group, we now have a riot. What we're seeing on the news is obviously rioting.
How does what's happening right now, what we're seeing there out of Los Angeles, compare to maybe some of the other unrest that you've seen happening during your career?
Well, this is very interesting. This really began when a group of individuals attempted to interfere with customs officers fulfilling their legal duties. So it wasn't really a peaceful protest turned into a violent riot. These were individuals who, from their very beginning actions, were committing a crime by interfering with law enforcement. What I also see is very troubling. You have individuals who are burning the American flag, which is protected. There are individuals who burn flags from time to time, but they're burning the American flag while they're holding national flags. In some circles, this could be tantamount to an invasion.
I'm sorry about that, y'all.
What lessons have law enforcement agencies maybe learned from past situations of unrest that are...
Hold on, let's see this right quick. So he said they burning American flags, right? Right? So they burning American flags. And this was what I was talking about. So why would you burn the American flag, stay in America, and expect to be treated good? Like, you spitting in our face, dog. Let's go. Let me put this on a big screen. Check out.
We don't believe we stand with the people of the world. We stand with the people of the world against U.S. imperialism. Down with U.S. imperialism! Yeah! And this is not just
No way they said it's okay, T. Hill.
We need to bring down this empire once and for all.
Like, dog. Only in America. You can't go in no other country and burn their flag and think people gonna be cool about that. Even those people, those citizens in that country gonna beat you down. Like, dog, go to Israel and burn their flag. Go to Gaza and burn the flag. Go to Dubai and burn their flag. Go to France. Bro, this ain't cool nowhere you go. Then you got your country flag. I see Mexico flag. I see I don't know who other flag that was. Dog, go there. Get out of here, bro. You getting treated unfairly, roll out. No, you ain't gonna do that. You know why? Because this is the best it's gonna get for you. So, man, look, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, T Hill. I'm gonna check it out, bro. But this is wild. And this ain't even the worst of, I mean, that's the worst of it. Don't get me wrong. But dog, y'all even doing stuff like this. Check this out. Look at this.
Vandalized again. The Kobe and Gianna Bryant mural downtown LA has been spray painted white and gray just weeks after being restored. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30 live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Philip Palmer. The Kobe and Gianna Bryant mural had just been restored thanks to a donation by Lakers player Luka Doncic.
Now police are looking whether both events were caused by...
They said it just been restored. So y'all done this before. You in LA where the Lakers play. Kobe is that's the only team he played for his whole career. He just died less 5 years ago, 2020 he died. And dog, bro, listen, you in LA, you messed up a mural where this man and his daughter was killed in a helicopter crash. Like, how low can you go?
By the same people. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live with more on this story. Sid.
Oh, that's crazy.
Honestly, guys, it's just heartbreaking to see, like you mentioned, second time in a month. What's going to happen now, it's still up in the air, but the fans we talked to just simply said it's messed up. The mural at 14th and Main Street has been vandalized again. Someone scribbled all over the mural of Kobe and Gigi Bryant with white spray paint. It was on display for a few years before someone decided to deface it the first time. In April, somebody used black spray paint to vandalize it, leaving some profane stuff on there. This morning, fans who came by to see it shared with us that they're disgusted and upset that someone would do this again. As mentioned, Laker Luka Doncic paid to have it redone after the first time it was vandalized. What's going to happen now? That's still up in the air. We've reached out to the artist, so we're waiting to hear back from him. Here's a sample of what fans told us when they came out here to check it out.
I think this is horrible. I mean, Kobe's a legend in LA, and the guy who did it, he can't possibly be from LA, you know? Well, he got to be crazy because this is so disrespectful, not only to Kobe, but to the city, you know? And I can't believe it. It happened second time.
Sad, man. It's messed up because, first of all, it's Kobe, it's Gigi, it's a mural, it represents something, right? And I'm sure it was probably some low life, you know, nothing better to do, or I don't know. I really don't know why people do this. It's pretty sad. It's for lack of a better term, it's messed up. It's not right.
Yeah, it's messed up. There are other murals of Kobe and Gigi in the city of LA. They haven't been touched at all. Why this one twice in a month? It's still hard to say. Again, we're waiting to hear from the artist to see what's going to happen next. Reporting live.
They probably don't even know where it's at, but that's sad, dog. Y'all even destroying Kobe mural, bro. Like that, bro. You don't get no lower than that. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man. So, shout out to Kobe, man. Shout out to Gigi. That was definitely sad news, bro. And it just we just keep going, y'all. Listen, my next show, I ain't gonna put all these sad stories in one. we gonna lighten the mood, dull the mood, lighten the mood, dull the mood. We gonna have a little mixture. But so this is the next story I want to talk about. Before I get to it, man. Dell, he said it seemed like a gang initiation, bro. What gang in LA is your initiation is to go mess up? Like you messing up that's your hood like that. Kobe wasn't no Crip, no Blood, no GD, he wasn't none of that. He was a LA player, bro. If you from LA, no matter what gang you in, you should be rocking and rolling with that. That's crazy. So, man, it's wild. But my next story is even wilder. So we gonna get into this one right here. And before we get to it, bro, YouTubers beefing is already crazy to me. Is no amount of money you could pay me to beef with somebody over the phone, internet, and like things like that, bro. We doing this. Come on, bro. We doing this for our family or whatever, for our fans or friends, whoever is tuning into us. There's no reason for us to be beefing as YouTubers, bro. As fellow tankers that I'm cool with, y'all know them. DB, shout out. Shout out to my guy that worked for Keenan. Shout out to my other guy, Trucker D. Man, shout out to the lady truckers. Shout out to all the truckers. I'm not beefing with no trucker YouTuber. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm cool with everybody. I ain't got no issues, man. We just here to get this money and spread love to the people, and that's what we doing. But this guy right here at the bottom of my screen that y'all see, looking like a cholo, he was in his feelings. So let's see what it was about, man. Let's see what it was about.
Vegas. Fox 5 News starts now.
The man accused of shooting and killing 2 people on the Las Vegas Strip will stay behind bars for now. Today, a judge ordered Manuel Ruiz held without bail.
Ruiz had his first appearance in court since turning himself in to Henderson police on Monday. We have also learned the names of the 2 victims, Rodney Finley and his wife Tanisha. They were killed by the Bellagio fountain on Sunday.
And Fox 5's Victoria Saha has learned more about what he told police after he surrendered. Victoria.
Ruiz claims it was all done in self-defense. That's according to this arrest report. But police say the video circulating on social media shows a different story, and it played a big role in his arrest. But we're also learning both Ruiz and Rodney were 2 YouTubers who were live streaming at the same time when the shooting happened.
You were arrested for 2 counts of open murder and use of a deadly weapon.
Manuel Ruiz faced a judge Tuesday with not much to say. A big difference compared to what this viral live stream allegedly shows. This video taken by victim Rodney Finley and his wife Tanisha. Rodney is known as Finny the Legend on YouTube, and Ruiz is known as Sin City Manny. According to the arrest report, both Rodney and Ruiz were live streaming from Las Vegas Boulevard Sunday night. A viewer watching the live stream said he saw comments from others who were also watching Manny's YouTube live stream. The comments stated that Manny was across the street at the Paris Hotel and was looking for Finny. About 5 minutes later, the viewer sees Manny appear on Finny's live stream and saw Manny pull a gun from his waistband. He tells investigators he shot Rodney in self-defense. Moments later, you see Tanisha panicking and grabbing the camera her husband had set up, and then the gun is turned on Tanisha. Ruiz tells police he saw a shiny black object in her hand, which he believed to be a firearm. He said he shot 2 times at her. Police say Ruiz ran away to the Paris Hotel where he removed his hat and shirt. Later, it was Ruiz's wife who approached police, telling them she believed her husband just shot someone. Ruiz was arrested nearly 12 hours later when he walked into a Henderson police station after a friend convinced him to turn himself in. In the arrest report, Ruiz claims Finny posted content talking negatively about his wife and kids. Police say Ruiz was adamant he shot in self-defense. He insisted he did not know Finny and his girl were live streaming from that location. He denied ever making any threats toward Finny. And we're also learning Rodney and Ruiz had an altercation on Fremont Street recently, but the report doesn't exactly say when that was. Ruiz is back in court Thursday.
Man, if y'all go watch the video, I can't show the video on here. If y'all go watch that video, bro, there's no way you can claim self-defense, bro. There's no way you could claim self-defense, dog. You went and looked for them people, bro. You went and hunted them people down. I seen the video. Like, that's what you did. I guess I gotta say allegedly just to keep the whole legal thing right, whatever. But, dog, it's a video out here showing that you walked up on these people while he was live and unalived them right there, shot him a few times. And then his wife grabbed the phone and went to, I don't know if she was trying to show the, like, record it or what, but he turned around and shot her too. Dog, he talking about he was talking negatively about his wife and kids, bro. You could say whatever you want to say, dog. Long as you don't approach me in real life with no smoke, we ain't gonna have no smoke. Whatever you say online, listen, don't they say sticks and stones? I forgot what they say. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt. You can never say nothing that's gonna make me crash out at all. Not like that. Like, dude, literally, that's the definition of crashing out. So now the guy Finny is out of here. His wife is out of here. And he about to be out of here. All 3 of y'all gone. For what, dog? For YouTube, bro? Some YouTube beef? And look, this is, and people be saying, oh, y'all, you a man, you need to be in touch with your emotions, and you need to be in touch with your femininity side or your feminine side, whatever like that, bro. This is when you will have a guy like this right here, emotional. He's in tune with his emotions. He's an emotional, irrational male, and this is what you get with a gun and they gonna crash out. You gotta control your emotions as a man. You gotta, dog, like, this is another crazy story, bro. I had to bring this to you guys because it's a teachable moment. This YouTube stuff, this online stuff is not real. It's not serious. It's not nothing to be going all out, taking people out, like unaliving people, bro. It ain't worth it, dog. It ain't worth it, bro. You either did better just blocking them or whatever like that and moving on, bro. Make a live stream about him because he said it was making a live stream about him. Just go back and forth on that. I wouldn't even do that, dog. Like, because it turns out to this. It just get way more serious than it need to be, and it don't even need to be like that, man. So rest in peace to them two people that lost their lives. Unfortunately, that was definitely a sad story, man. Feel sorry for them people, bro. And you, man, I hope you be somebody girl in there, dog. That was tore up. Ain't no guns in jail, dog. So that's it for that, man. My last story I got for you guys is something I should have brought. I should have been talked about. I think this happened like last week or earlier in the week or something. Our stories be coming up, and that's what I be noticing. Like, these news, like, you gotta really be on it. You gotta be on it because it be a new story tomorrow, and your story is old. So let's get into this right here, man. This is the Trump and Elon beef, and let's just see what's going on, y'all. Let's see what's going on.
The bromance is definitely over. President Trump and Elon Musk erupted into a nasty public feud today.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
The extraordinary squabble happened before the eyes of the world as the president was meeting with the Chancellor of Germany in the Oval Office. He claims Musk has turned against him because the big, beautiful bill removes the tax credits for buying electric cars.
Before we get into it, Trump has looked out for Elon for the most part like no other. For him to crash out like he did, dog, he gave you presidential advertisement. Dog, nobody get this, bro. He brought your cars, your vehicles, the Teslas to the White House on the White House lawn and promoted it. Said he was even gonna buy it and everything. I think he did buy it. And you do this, dog. Another emotional male right here.
Teslas.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate.
Musk was listening and he responded in real time, basically calling Trump a liar. False. This bill was never shown to me even once, he declared on social media as Trump bashed him. Such ingratitude. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. The president says Musk has a case of Trump derangement syndrome.
I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration, they leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone, the whole world is different, and they become hostile.
You could see he looked visibly sad when talking about this fraying relationship with someone that he has viewed for so long now as a good friend of his.
The rift is reportedly so deep, Musk won't even take calls from the White House.
Members of Trump's team have reached out to Elon Musk. No response.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised.
And all that happened right after he gave him the key to the White House. Let's go to another one.
After days of simmering tension, today was an all-out brawl on social media. At first, they came to blows over the so-called Big Beautiful Bill, the Trump-backed budget that gutted incentives for electric vehicles. Bad news for Musk's company, Tesla, the very same car Trump paraded on the White House lawn this spring. Now, Musk called the budget bill an abomination that would add $2.5 trillion to the national debt and told his followers to kill the bill. Less than a week ago, Trump celebrated Musk's work with Doge in the Oval Office.
He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon.
Well, Musk now claiming President Trump would have lost the election without his help.
Now, T. Hill, you just brought this up, and I want to talk about it. So he gave, I don't know the exact number, but he did give Trump a donation. He was a pivotal role in him winning the election, but listen, I don't think he was the reason Trump won. I think Trump would have won with or without Elon. He had so many people backing it. What Trump won? This is why Trump won. Trump won because he was speaking common sense. He wanted. He spoke on what people really wanted done. He spoke on the border. We wanted the border closed for the most majority of the Americans wanted the border closed. We wanted we wanted to get back to common sense stuff when it comes to this gender and this trans stuff and pushing it on kids. Majority of Americans wanted to fix that. Majority of Americans wanted to what it was audit the government on where our tax dollars is going. He won from common sense things, bro. He ain't win because Elon came in the picture. He would have won without Elon. Even if Elon would have backed Kamala, he still would have won. It was just that bad, bro.
The tech billionaire poured more than $250 billion into Trump's campaign, but now the president likens him to another disgruntled former employee. Here's ABC Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce. Mary.
Tonight, the stunning collapse of an alliance between the President of the United States and the world's richest man, their relationship exploding in front of the world. In the Oval Office, President Trump for the first time addressing Elon Musk, who's been taking aim at Trump's budget bill, saying, "Kill the bill."
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore.
For days, Musk has railed against the president's bill, calling it a disgusting abomination that would add $2.5 trillion to the national debt. Today, Trump accusing Musk of being out for himself, angry that the bill cuts the electric vehicle tax credits that benefit Tesla owners.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem.
Years ago, he had a black eye. Trump revealing today he offered Musk makeup.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said,
to help elect Trump, the president says he could have won without him.
I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway.
Musk watching today, furious, posting, quote, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election." The president gave Musk extraordinary power, allowing him to eliminate entire federal agencies and to fire tens of thousands of workers. But tonight, Trump portraying Musk as another disgruntled former employee.
They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone.
Disappointed by this turn.
I'm very
million followers. On Trump's claim he knew what was in the bill, Musk posting, "False. This bill was never shown to me even once." The president firing back, posting Elon was wearing thin. "I asked him to leave." And tonight, Trump is now threatening Musk's $20 billion in government contracts, saying the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. Musk continuing to fire back late today, suggesting Trump's tariffs will plunge the nation into recession, even suggesting impeachment, and leveling a deeply personal attack. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public.
That's where you messed up at, right there. Because listen, bro, and I don't believe he know anything about the Epstein files. I don't even think he was privy to that information. You putting this out like this, and I mean, if it's true or not, the fact that you just putting it on black, you just cut your water short right there. There's no coming back from that. Once you say that something like that, Epstein files, something we all want to see, and what's going on with that, you associate with somebody with that, you might as well tell them they got the clap. They got HIV or something, bro. You just they got what that's called, man. What that other one? Herpes. You just said something big right there. So let's go to this video that I had queued up because I think this is where they getting this information from. And if listen, we're gonna get to the video, man. Let's get to the video.
Come on in. Go inside.
An invitation into Donald Trump's world. Footage from 1992 found in the NBC archives shows the future president welcoming Jeffrey Epstein to his Mar-a-Lago estate. The get-together more than a decade before Epstein pleaded guilty to prostitution charges in Florida. Both men are seen enjoying themselves.
So this Donald Trump and this is Jeffrey Epstein.
Trump pointing out women dancing in front of them. An apparently friendly encounter with a man the president is now looking to distance himself from.
Now they said he pointed out women and come fellas, come on now. Let's keep it real. Can we keep it real? If we in a party with women, are we not gonna be conversating about the women with each other? Like, is that not gonna be a part of the conversation? Now, what they was saying, I don't know. But this is some normal guy stuff. Now, hindsight, we know what Jeffrey Epstein was doing. I don't know what he was doing back then. If he was, I mean, you don't just turn out to be that type of person. You always been this type of person. But this ain't really evidence saying that Trump is involved with what Jeffrey Epstein was involved in. I mean, we don't know all that. This just look like guys talking about girls. This just look normal to me. I mean, am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan.
Epstein, who has pleaded not guilty to federal sex trafficking and conspiracy charges in New York, is fighting to be released from jail.
All right, that was an old video. We know that he's not getting released from jail and all that. We know that ain't the case. So that I just want to bring that. That's the video everybody been talking about because you got them two together and we don't know what they talking about and we know what Jeffrey Epstein was up with. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So to associate him with that, and look, if it's true, I'll be calling Trump out, like, but we don't got no proof on that. So why would you even put that out there? I'll be done. T Hill, you saying that they made up? I gotta look at that for myself, man. I don't know. So before I let y'all go, I do want to talk about this, man. I do want to talk about this for a second for y'all. Let's talk about this new drop from Wayne, man. I know, hey, where y'all from first? Where y'all from first, man? Cause I don't think a lot of y'all feel the way I feel, man. And I don't want to be biased and all that. So let me where y'all from first, bro? T Hill, where you from, big dog? We gonna talk about it, man. So all y'all know I'm from New Orleans. And my honest opinion on the Carter 6 dropping. It was okay. I ain't gonna say it was trash. I ain't gonna say it was his best album. It was cool. It was cool. It's something that I can vibe with. I like at least probably about 5 songs so far on there. I like a couple of the songs I was like, man, where Wayne at? And oh, you from Ohio? Okay, so you like the Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff like that. Okay, all right, I got you, T Hill. I got you, big dog. Back to Wayne though. My opinion on Wayne, he is the best rapper alive, hands down. I don't care who you put up. I don't care if you bring up Eminem. I don't care if you bring up Jay-Z. I don't care who you bring up. Lil Wayne is hands down the best rapper alive, bro. Hey, argue with your mama, bro. My dog is the best rapper alive. With that being said, though, it was only a few songs that I can really like put on repeat. It was a couple songs I was like, man, that one ain't hit. And the thing about Wayne with me, honestly, I never really vibe with his album like that. I probably listen to it once or twice and then I'm off to the mixtapes. It was mixtape Wayne that I loved. When Wayne got on the mixtapes, I'm talking about the droughts, the drought 1, the drought 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm talking about the droughts, you got the no ceilings, you got man, I can't feel my face, man. You got, bro, he got so much. And when I heard this album, it was like, man, Wayne done said so many things. He done said a million things, a million times, a million different ways. So it's like, what else can he say, y'all? Like, what else can Wayne say at this point? Being 25 plus years in the game, this man been out since the 90s, late 90s, and still, like, I ain't gonna say dominating, but he's still relevant. Like, you can't name a rapper in the 90s that'll drop today that people will go listen to. Wayne could drop today and people gonna listen to it. Now, has he fell off from his 05, 06, 07, 08, that Wayne? Yeah, kinda. Still, best rapper alive, hands down, man. T Hill said T.I. I don't know about that. Hey, T.I., don't get me wrong, T.I. could float. T.I. got some good stuff. He got some good albums. He got great songs. I rock with T.I. He ain't messing with Wayne, though. Wayne is just, he's just that. And he created a lot of the newer age rappers, bro. You got your Young Thugs, your Travis Scotts, your man, Juice WRLDs, your, like, a lot of these dudes is his sons. Real talk. Wayne was that guy, is that guy. Now, honestly, I like Drake a little better right now. But Wayne, hey, that's my guy, bro. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all, and I'm really mad that Wayne didn't have that Super Bowl, dog. How y'all give it to Kendrick, bro? How y'all give it to Kendrick, bro? And it was in the city. That's unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable, man. So that's my thoughts on the whole Carter 6. I like it. I definitely could listen to a few of them songs like back to back. Like, I could replay them. And that's that Wayne. See, when I start smiling when he rapping, I ain't on no funny stuff, but that's when I know he done something. Like, he hitting right there. Like, that's Wayne. He spitting. And yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Wayne, dog, on that Carter 6. I like it. I encourage y'all to go listen to it, man. Check it out. It is a banger, man. So that's my thoughts, man. So I'm gonna let y'all go, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. It's been a great stream. We definitely gonna try to keep this going. Keep this going at least once a week, y'all. I'm definitely be hollering at y'all. Dang, T Hill, we gonna be beefing, dog. Before we get there, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, big dog. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. It's your guy, Mr. Solution, baby, and we are out of here. Catch y'all on the next one, baby.